So,
right.
I just secured...
The fuck was that about?
We're waking you up.
Okay.
I just secured some
Vomiting
intel.
noises seem to be like a trigger.
Yeah.
Stop triggering me.
See, it's waking him up. It's working.
It's funny.
So, Nick, apparently we just randomly have to pretend throw up. And then Bike Man will wake up.
Only if like other people around are grossed out by it and shit.
We're children. Like, we're laughing really hard at fake vomit. Alright. So, left off. Nick did his shit. Found out where the hotel was. So now we've got a point that we can post up at and wait till he shows up.
Well, no, he didn't get a hotel name. He got a... He would be called when...
Wait, I thought you wrote down... I thought you wrote it down for him.
It's never the same spot.
Oh, well, what the fuck? Then what did... I thought she was saying... Oh,
so,
I'll write down the
yeah,
hotel.
she would call him once they've arranged to meet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so...
Did he find out, like, was there another session coming up or something? Like, within the next day or so?
I mean, we could fast forward to that point if you wanted to.
Okay.
I mean, if that's something you guys want to do.
I don't like to fast forward, okay?
I like to live in
let's go ahead and fast
man.
But you have to do this. You have to go.
That symbol, I prefer that one.
The Batman one? Like
yeah.
the 50s Batman?
Yeah, absolutely, man. Come on. Yep. Alright, so... It's a couple of days later. I mean, let's be real. He has to, you know, repair his pocket before he wants to get back into that stuff. So, Claire gives you a call early in the morning on, I don't know, Thursday. You guys got anything going on Thursday? Thursday, good day to bust some pink slips?
Cyberpunks for you at the stream at night.
God damn it. You're breaking the fourth wall!
Alright, Nick, roll me a 1d4 real quick.
4.
Okay, you take 4 damage as the fourth wall breaks upon
Wow!
Meanwhile,
Rude.
in the Legion of Doom.
you. Alright, so, yeah, no, she calls you and she's like, hey, yeah, Buffy has come back and he wants more of this. What do you want me to do?
More of this.
Wait, who's this talking? Claire?
Yeah.
Oh, Buff. I think you said Buffy. That threw me off. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, that's what he wants me to call him.
Just
So.
Buffy. Gotcha. Just I tell him to meet in the hotel you guys get.
Okay. Do you,
And call me back with the room number.
he's gonna be weirded out when I'm not there. So, like, what's the deal?
You're usually there waiting for him.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, we pretty much get to it. I mean, he's a businessman after all. He comes in.
Okay, so what's the room number you usually get, or what? How about you rent the room? How does this work? Basically?
Okay, well, here's the room and the address. I'll just.
Okay,
there you
perfect.
go. Well, yeah. It's normally like he'll come around lunchtime because he likes to do it in his breaks, in between work shifts. So. Yeah, I mean, I would say if you come 15 minutes, you would probably literally catch him with his pants down.
If you come 15.
All right.
Yeah, like 15 after 12.
Okay. Thank you so much, and we'll get you sorted with the money.
Okay. Fantastic.
Thank you.
All right. So, couple things. You know that the security guard will probably be there.
That's what I was figuring.
So what do you guys want to do? What do you want to prepare for?
I tell Preston. All right, so I got a lead. It's gonna cost some, about 800 clams, but we can get this guy in a hotel room, and catch him unawares.
Okay.
And, corner him.
Dave, how much does he owe us? What's the pink slip on him?
That was like 85 grand, wasn't it?
The pink slip is he has 50,770 euro bucks left on his pink slip.
Okay. So 800 is kind of a drop in the bucket. All right. I tell him, sure thing. We can make it work with the numbers. We'll fudge some stuff, do some voodoo math. We'll make it happen.
Cool.
So what's the situation? What are we going to be walking into?
He's expecting to meet Clara, his girl, at this hotel. He does have another
Oh,
security
Clara,
guard.
huh?
Yes.
I
Are
started
you
like
pegging too?
I have
Is that
a
a thing?
twinkle,
I want to
I have a
know.
little
Like,
twinkle
is
in
that
my
like?
eye.
Because I've been
And I'm
out of the
just like-
I've been out of the dating game for a while, and like this, this is all news to me. But I mean, I don't want to know too much in the details. But like,
Oh,
is that
Clara.
like they looked at me like I was an idiot for not knowing that shit?
Clara's a dirty birdie. That's all you need to know. Let me
Okay.
know if you ever want a referral, by the way. And I kind of
I'm
nudge
good.
him in the ribs like this.
Yeah, no, I have a better rapport with them than you ever had. You're not allowed back in, dude.
I mean semantics. All right, let's get back
No
to the job.
literals. You're not allowed back in.
So it looks like like my eyes just glaze over, and I'm just like, so about the job.
He just like stares off into space like fucking like a goddamn Invader Zim character. It's like one cocked eyed.
just twitching wildly. So about the
Oh,
job.
dude, like in The Simpsons when Homer that episode where Homer's eye goes, dunk, like
So about the job.
All right, so he does have another security guard though. That's the problem.
Ooh, that is a problem.
She told
That
me the
last
time
one.
that he generally likes to show up, which is around lunchtime, little afternoon. We could
Yeah,
be
you
waiting
know, a
in the
little-
room for him, and ambush him that way, and have someone waiting by the door for the security guard and try to subdue him if we can. I mean, I'd rather not have to shoot another guy in the face, especially if we want to get this done quick. And
You think maybe we should try to talk this one out? I feel like we barely escaped with our skins last time. And we got a little information on him from our friend, what's her name? The hacker? Sonya. And it looks like he's part of a paramilitary corporation, so may not want to get on the bad side of them.
all right, well, from the point of view of a security force, your job is to keep your target alive. Our job is to take these organs out of his body if he can't pay us. We could try talking this one out, but if he's not willing to fucking divvy up the cash, dude, it could get ugly.
So what's our contingency here? You're our expert here.
I wouldn't say expert. I mean, you know what pegging was. I said we wait for him in the room, and yeah, let's try just man-to-man barter. Just try to tell him he owes money. Who we are, that kind of thing. Let's just go at this normally, and I mean, if anything goes down, we got Preston here, Weston, Weldon. Fuck! You got me fucking saying his name wrong and shit.
Maybe we can have that thing kind of waiting in the wings somewhere just in case stuff goes south. And I kind of point at Bandit.
Is the drone ready for that kind of operation?
Doesn't it have combat capabilities?
Yeah, it's you can fucking
It can
hurt a
stun
guy
people,
pretty
right?
good.
In this time
Well-
of duress, Henley will now be playing the part of me. Henley, do my impression.
Listen, guys, my name's Weldon. I really like it when you guys don't annoy me, and then you let me put boobs on your phones.
I like how you just
Perfect.
fell out of it at the end. You're like,
Uncanny.
That's like
go
the
back.
idiot retard version of me. Obviously, I'm thinking on like 3 levels higher than that, and you can't even get past the first level because you don't have some sort of strategy guide. Those Tiger games, you had to get it from E3 and pre-order it.
You okay,
You're an
Mike?
idiot.
Everything okay?
No, I'm just fine.
Just really hates dinosaurs. All right, so I'm gonna give you something, a little bit of business to business know-how there, Mr. Falcius Gaming. So the first thing you know is that corporate to corporate warfare, pretty fucking hardcore shit, and most corporate entities prefer to avoid such things. So it might be a good idea to see if you can have the corporation itself remove the security guard from his posting. because of the fact that your corporation is owed a lot more money than he's currently paying. Probably, I doubt he's paying 50,000 credits to get a security guard.
Do we have the clout yet in the city to be like, we will rain like a shitstorm down on your organization and make sure you guys like never can get work in the city again?
So do you remember the CRS slip that I gave you a while back, and it actually gives you like information about like you have 43,000 employees, and you have 400 of them being troops, aka private CRS security police force, basically. If you wanted to, you could requisition them in order to do corporate-to-corporate espionage and warfare.
I just want to, I don't want to actually have to use them. I
get what you're saying, but it is a possibility for you to, if push comes to shove, do this, because you're high enough up there in terms of like division ownership. However, just talking to these guys and bringing maybe you might want to bring lawyer up and bring a lawyer with you from CRS to a meeting or to a phone call meeting with these people. You could potentially avoid the situation altogether. So what you know about Sleet and Steel is that it's a smaller private security force. They work specifically within Night City, whereas CRS is sort of a global entity. So that should give you an idea on how sort of big the two corporations are just there alone.
Can I find out if there's any connections maybe at CRS with the CEO of Sleet and Steel? Like any way we could leverage a pre-existing relationship to be like, hey, pull your boys off of this job.
Okay, give me this. I don't have anything on paper, but I tell you what, if you give me a fairly good resource roll, so a D10 plus your resource, which I believe is 9.
What is resource under? There we go. Yeah, it's 9.
Skill. So
1d10 plus 9.
Yeah. And we'll go on whatever your result is. Okay.
Not bad.
I'm gonna say that when CRS made their move into Night City, you did sort of test the waters with a lot of other corporations, especially the local ones, to see what sort of region you were going to start doing business in. Night City is pretty much the worst city in America in terms of crime and just gang and all that sort of stuff. So a lot of corporations are private security PCM sort of stuff, or they are the global entities coming in to make a sort of piece of this shit pie that is Night City. So yes, you do have an existing contact. What's his name?
His name is Chip Winkelich. Let me write that down right now, actually.
And what's his... All right, and what's his...
Chip Winkelich.
And I would say he's the CFO.
Okay.
CFO for Sleet and Steel.
Yep. Steel and Sleet, sorry, my bad.
Steel and Sleet, sorry.
Yeah.
Steel and Sleet PMC. So yeah, so Chip Winkelich, who is the CFO for Sleet and Steel. We had a business lunch together when I first got to the city. Overall, nice guy, very soft-spoken, but he's got a very calm and kind of quiet demeanor. He's all about the numbers, and we had a very pleasant lunch. And he kind of showed me a bit of the city, and he also showed me where I could score some brown as well.
Oh my god, brown. All right, that's the fucking gunpowder cocaine shit,
Yep.
right? Okay. All right. Very well. How do you contact Chip?
So I take out my cell phone, which has his number in it, and I call him up on the phone and I go, "Chip, you old son of a bitch, how you doing today? Listen, I wanted to give you."
Hey.
No, you literally did not listen to my description of him at all.
He's soft-spoken and he does
he's
numbers.
quiet, soft-spoken, but like a little powerful. Like I was imagining, like, "Hey, this is Chip Winkledge."
Okay.
I went
Well, if
for
you want me,
sleep and
if you want me to be
This
boring.
is Chip Winklage here.
Yeah, like
Hi, my
ready
name
to,
is
ready to fuck
Chip
your mouth
Winklage.
and make a deal.
I'm going for mayor of Night City, but I'm currently the CFO of Sleet and Steel. Steel and
Sleet,
Sleet.
Sleet.
You keep fucking up your own name.
The name of this company is based off a friend's role-playing game, and I changed it to a round.
All right, you take roll 1d4.
Roll 1d4, Dave.
Roll 1d4, Dave. You broke the fourth wall.
All right, so Chip only has 4 HP, and he dies.
Jesus.
No, he doesn't.
You just brought this character to the game, and now he's fucking dead.
He's already dead.
Yeah. All right. So yeah. Well, hello, Preston Mayflower of CRS Incorporated. What can I do for you today? Are you after more brown?
No. Good since last time, you old dog, you. I'm still sore.
How is that nose? Is it recovered? I hear it
just
left quite a crater in there.
Yeah, I had to use some of my company assets to get a rebuilt one, you old dog, you. Listen, Chip, the reason I'm calling today is we're running into a little bit of a pickle with one of our recovery operations. A man by the name of Buff H. Tinkle employs one of your officers, and it's as you can imagine.
One moment, good sir. Let me check the information database I have at my disposal in my personal computer with here on my desk in my office
Like a
at Steel and Sleet Incorporated. What was his name?
His name was
Tinkle?
Buff H. Tinkle.
Unfortunate name.
He's an unfortunate fellow.
He sounds like when they type in CSI crime shows.
Just literally just,
running
like,
his hand
pounding.
across a keyboard.
Ah, yes. He recently lost one of his officers.
Yes, we heard about that. That was quite an unfortunate situation.
How did you hear about such a thing?
You know, when we're investigating the guy, news comes down the grapevine. We found out that he's kind of on the run now because something happened with one of his officers. Quite tragic. Quite tragic.
Give me a persuasion.
It's 1d10 plus 15, right? Yep.
Again, you roll a 1, you fucked. Alright, good.
Nice.
He's like, yes, he was eviscerated in the man's home. Quite unfortunate. He had many children.
Ghastly city this is.
5 of them, I believe. He was
Wow.
basically running a circus.
Well, the best to his saint of a wife. Lord knows she's been working hard.
I hear actually she's a bit of a whore, but that's besides the point.
Okay. Do you have her number? But you know what? That's fine. We'll talk about that another time. So for our man Buff H. Tinkle, would you be willing to do me a solid if I take you out to Highlight this week and just kind of pull his contract?
You wish to remove the man's security?
Indeed. He owes us quite an extensive bit of money. Let me shuffle. Let me
You
check.
hear the distinct sound, and you know the sound like no one's business, Eric, of a man leaning back in his office chair. You know that sound effect it makes it like, and he just leans back, and then he sits forward again. He goes,
He farted.
oh, yes, he farted. No, and he goes, how much money exactly?
Let me check my figures here. And I'm like shuffling through my papers. I'm shuffling.
You just
around.
you just have papers. You just like shuffle them on the phone.
Yeah, I'm
so
literally
it's
just, and I'm going like this, like, let me check my papers really quickly. I'm just shuffling them on the table.
Yeah.
It looks like he owes us about 50,000 euro bucks.
Sir, if I had coffee in my mouth, which I did as the GM, I would have spat it out, but I'm not going to. That is quite a large sum of money.
You can see the predicament that we're in.
I tell you what, we will recall this man, his security officer. However, we cannot say whether it will come back on us. You do owe me a favor now.
How about this? What's the amount left on your man's contract?
He had a 2-year. Actually, you know what? I'll roll this out. He signed up for a 10-year.
Fucking Jesus Christ! Fuck your new dice!
I rolled a D10 and yeah.
God.
He was. I'll do you a solid, Eric.
He rolls another 10.
All right. He had 2 years left.
All right.
So that roughly adds up to about 20,000 euro bucks.
Well, how
You're
about
not the
this?
only company that likes to fuck their customers.
How about this? I'll take you out to Highlight this week. My treat.
Yep.
And if you ever need a personal favor, you come and check with your boy. How's that sound?
Very well. Highlight, personal favor. And I guess we can eat 20,000 credits. Euro
All right,
bucks. I
Chip.
should stop calling them credits because credits is a space thing.
Fucking idiot. All right, Chip. Well, great doing business with you. I'll see you on Wednesday. All right.
That you will.
All right. Take care now. Bye-bye then. Click.
All right.
All right. So I look back at the boys and I go, looks like security's not going to be a problem.
Sure.
High five! And we all do like a jumping high five, except for
freeze frames.
Weldon, who's dead.
He's asleep in the
Died
corner.
he's just cradling in a fetal position his little drone.
If you guys want to know what,
Smile again. Show me
He built
that
a-
smile.
He built a titty bed on the back of it.
I imagine, like for some reason, you know how kids sleep in race car beds
He just has a titty bed.
sometimes, and they wear those dumb little like sleeping caps. I
I've
imagine.
never
I
seen
imagine.
a person wear a sleeping cap in my life. That wasn't a
Well-
cartoon.
Fine. Shut up.
Do they do that in Australia a lot, Dave?
Yes, to keep spiders out of my hair.
The sad thing is I would believe that.
Shit. Okay. So, what do you guys want to do? Do you want to just fast forward to midday?
Nick, Mike?
Do it up.
Midday- Well, we're gonna go fucking get him, right? Get him.
Get him.
We're gonna
Yep.
pounce on his ass.
Like beating the room, right?
Yeah. We're gonna be there waiting for him in the room, basically.
You want to wait
that was
for
my
him in the
plan.
room, or do you want to come in halfway through?
Ooh, that's a
No. I told her not to show up. We were paying her not to show up.
Okay. I mean,
I didn't
okay,
want
so-
in case things got messy. I didn't want her to get like in the middle of that because that's
Fair
just gonna
enough.
ruin my relationship with the madam.
Oh, it's a good
Ooh,
point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Smart.
I'm just gonna
So-
wait for him to come in and then grab him and fucking like interrogate him and let him know what the fuck's up.
so-
So,
Bite.
couple of things. Since he doesn't have a security guard anymore, he's probably going to be a little bit on edge.
I understand
so
that.
he,
I'm on edge too.
Is there a
Yeah.
way that we can have like the little the snake part sit like above the door, like right on like the door frame,
Ooh,
so that if
ooh,
he tries to
what if
run,
we-
it just grabs him?
What
Well,
if we
the
have?
thing-
What
the
if?
thing
What
with
if
the
we?
snake
What if
arm-
we hide and BT is on the bed because she's a girl, right? She doesn't have to like dress like scantily clad or anything, but you know it'll put him off. He'll be like, "Oh, who are you?" And maybe she can make up something. You cool with that, BT? You don't have to do anything. You don't have to do anything sexual. I'm just saying, it might be easier for us to get the drop on him if he's thinks there's a girl there.
You don't have to do anything.
know?
I'm just saying, though, you may have to blow him, but
No,
nothing sexual.
don't have to do anything. Nothing will happen.
Nick,
You
take
can
an
take care of
IP.
yourself.
Take an IP for that. That's actually a smart idea.
I got so much IP. I got to really fucking start doing shit with this.
Yeah.
I got 43 IP. I haven't done anything with.
Sure. There's a couple things you know. Claire was always wearing a particular uniform, face mask included. So if you wanted to sell it, you could potentially dress BT in the same sort of get up for the distraction so that he can come in. Or you can just have her just maybe pretend to be Claire, since I doubt that this man might have seen her without the mask on. There's a couple options there.
What do you think?
You said she's gonna wear a mask to look like Clara.
Claire always wore a gimp mask.
Ooh.
The photo showed that, so yeah.
All right, let's do that. Yeah.
You want her to wear a gimp mask? Okay.
I mean, yeah. Well, we're trying. Like, he's on edge. We're trying to get him to like lower his guard, and then we're gonna fucking like jump.
Give me a persuasion for BTE real
Jesus.
quick.
This is 1d10 plus 10, right?
I think yours is 9. Let me just double check for you though, Nick.
I think I upped it to 10.
Just now?
No, not.
Oh no, yeah, okay, so yeah. Persuasion fast talk 10. Yep. 1d10 plus 10.
Yeah.
Alright, that's good. Yeah, you needed 15. So yeah, she's just like, this is not what I had in mind when you said bring me back into the fold.
You're not doing anything. We're just.
I get that.
You're a decoy.
You know how hard it is to breathe in latex? That shit is fucking like the worst.
You'll be fine. It's just a mask. You get to keep it when we're done. It's fine.
she like raises an eyebrow. She like raises an eyebrow.
You can keep it. It's fine.
No one's gonna be more scared of a fucking girl wearing that mask when we go guns blazing in a gunfight. Okay.
Oh my god.
And she like seriously like she was protesting, and then you said you can keep it after we're done. She sort of sits back and goes,
yeah,
and the rest of the suit.
Sure. Fuck am I gonna do with it? You can't just return those things.
You said she was a pegging master, right?
Yes, whatever that means.
Oh, honey. Nah.
Again.
Well, it's when a woman.
I know what it is. Okay, I just don't understand how do you become a master of it? It's not like a black belt. You can't just fucking. What you go to pegging recitals and you get like scored? How does that work?
No, it's a brown belt.
God damn it.
That woke up Mike. You woke him up.
They have like a secret underground Illuminati network where they have meetings about it and shit.
Set it up for me not to fucking strike it down.
So basically she puts her hand on your shoulder and she goes, there's a lot more to it than you think. All right, there's a lot of preparation to not hurt the man. I mean, a lot of care. But you know what? I won't go into it. It's clearly not your thing. But yes, I will do this for you.
Thank you.
If I can keep the uniform.
Yes.
Not that I want
keep
to,
it.
but
I don't want it.
Great. We need to go get one. We need to go get a uniform.
All right, lead the way.
Shopping? Eh? I know you like shopping. I know you
Like
do.
a shopping montage at a leather store or something.
Yep. So it's like, you know, she's trying on like all different types of the leather
It's just-
uniforms.
In
and
the
stuff like
background, it's just like the jitterbug.
that. Yeah.
Jitterbug. Boom, boom into my brain.
Yeah. Pimp Slow, you can't be a GM without knowing about sexual fetishes.
That's a
That shit
prerequisite.
this shit might fly in D&D, but not in Cyberpunk.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially in the future. Everyone's getting pegged in the future, man. Don't worry about it. Okay, so, yeah, mark off from the corporate thing, if you will. 700.
700. Okay, 1 second.
BT now owns a full GIMP suit for a lady. Yay. You know, you guys arrive early at the destination. Clara was kind enough to give you guys a key. You arrive at about 11:30. So it's a 1-bedroom with a bathroom, and like sort of like a closet as well. It's sort of like some sort of like motel sort of thing, like clearly designed for people on the run or having, you know, promiscuous activities. So how do you guys set up this ambush? What are you looking at doing?
So I was gonna. I don't know, I figure we should just like hide in the bathroom or something.
Yeah, all right.
Someplace we can all fit, you know, and just close the door and listen and wait for an opportunity to pounce.
Maybe we should do one person in the bathroom, one person in the closet, one person under the bed, or something like that.
Under the bed.
What the hell is wrong? Are you gonna leap out and say surprise like it's his birthday when he gets
No,
here? Guys,
like
for real.
instead of everybody coming out of one spot, so he can just in case he has a gun, we fuck him up by coming at him from
confetti
multiple
flies
angles.
out everywhere. Why don't we get professional, please?
Hey,
for once?
I have that dart in my dick. Don't make me use it.
All right,
I have a
Jason
confetti
Priestley.
dart.
All right, anyway.
It's just like.
Well, like an
And
old
then everyone
man
screams Happy
farting.
New Year.
Like,
Yeah, no. What?
I know. What was that about? It was like a prospect.
It was supposed to be the, and then it makes the fucking New Year's thing where it's like, "Brrr," and the fucking thing comes out. Any idea what I'm talking about?
You just used to use the drone to hover over the house.
Yeah,
and
like
it's got
when-
cameras
like when-
in it
like-
and stuff.
When you just have no more juice left in your dick and it goes puh
Yeah, it goes.
instead of
We're
squirt.
still talking about the penis. Okay.
We are
Yes.
still talking about the dick.
Yeah.
But no, it's like, so we surprise him from multiple angles so he can't just like point a gun at all of us. You know what I mean? Like just in case he has a weapon, one person can like grab his feet from under
Unless
the bed.
he has
the
a
other-
multi-barrel Dexler system Magnum.
I mean, that's true, but I don't even know what that is, so.
So it's
That's
safe to
because there's not
assume
many
that this
people
guy
alive
will be
after seeing
packing.
them.
It's like fucking Men in Black gun.
Yeah.
Noisy cricket.
That's exactly what I was thinking of, actually.
Noisy cricket. Yeah. Shit.
Yep.
It probably is
Uh,
something like that in this game, to be honest with you.
Probably. But yeah, what do you guys think? Like, instead of all of us in one spot, we're kind of in multiple spots.
All right. Well, I call the bathroom because I want to sit down.
All right, I'll go under the bed.
I've been doing all
You're
the
gonna go
fucking
under
busy
the
work
bed,
for this
Eric?
goddamn
Yeah,
job.
I'll go under the bed.
Okay. All right.
Mike Man can have the closet because I figure he needs to control Bandit anyway.
He needs to roll to see if he finds like weird, disgusting sex stuff under the bed.
It's true, and I could like break his ankle with like a giant dildo or something.
There's something. Why is there a bear trap but it's pink and has like glitter glue all over it? Shut up!
I can't even imagine what you'd use a bear trap for,
I
man.
don't want to know. I don't want to know what that fetish is for.
All right,
Um,
so
Padding
What do you
instead
think?
of-
Should we
anyway.
should we put Bandit above the door just in case he tries to make a run for it? Like the snake part.
yeah, aside from the drone that's going to be hiding somewhere.
the hover drone that could hover over the entire place and like.
I mean, it's pretty loud. So
is it not loud?
it's got to carry
You
and
just make shit up, okay? I know you're in charge of like what happens and shit, but you just make shit up.
Have
like,
you
I
ever
would be
used a real
awesome.
life drone before?
Like a
that
like
shit's
a
loud, man.
brilliant character, and he can't make a quiet drone. You're just like it's loud.
It's like running on diesel
You
or
couldn't
some
put a
shit.
voice chip into it. Yeah,
It's just like an
put a
old
voice chip into it, so it has
Volkswagen.
an air horn, and it does the Dukes of Hazzard horn when it fucking tries to talk.
You're just like
What is that?
driving an
Timmy's in the
old
well
Mercedes.
drone.
Someone's getting pegged in the other room, drone.
What's that? Is Timmy getting pegged in the other room? Yeah.
Jesus, you're too much pegging going
like
on. in
drunk
this episode.
female
I'm
college
just gonna call both.
R2D2.
I'm gonna cut this into like 2 episodes. They're both gonna be called just like
Oh,
pegging,
fuck.
pegging 1, pegging 2.
Oh,
Debris
Pegging is the name of the game.
Okay. So yeah, all right. You got the drone behind the door. You
could have the drone like under the bed, couldn't you? And he can come out and fucking do stuff. That's a good hiding spot for the drone. He's a little tiny.
Okay.
He's like a little.
We could distract him by putting like a.
He's like an
sheet
RC car, right? But now he's got wings.
I like where Bike was going
over the
with it.
drone, and it'll be a spooky ghost, and
Yeah,
he'll be like,
he
"Oh."
thinks it's a ghost.
We'll just pull a fucking Christmas Carol on him and get
Yeah,
him to
we'll
like
come in and
get him
we'll
to
have
like pay
proton
us
packs
because he
and
thinks
shit.
the ghost of his dead fucking grandfather is telling him that he needs to.
We have to go buy a bunch of chains from a store and be like, "Ooh."
I'm gonna call this effect the cyberpunk.
Ebenezer Tinkle.
It's basically when we come up with an idea for dealing with a situation, and then it spirals down.
It's just out of control.
Yeah, sorry.
This is like our role playing is both like serious RPing and then MST3K style commentary about how we're fucking RPing. And I think that's what that's the beautiful like balance we've struck here.
All right, so Eric's under the bed. Oh, sorry.
Well, no. Now drone or Bandit is under the bed. I guess Bike's in the closet, and me and Nick are in the bathroom.
Okay.
Oh man, someone in the chat had a mind fuck. Too bad you can't get BT to dress up as his wife. That would be fucked up. That would be so fucked up.
Oh wait!
He would just
Wait a
immediately
minute.
start crying.
I have the face transplant thing.
That's on your own face though. You can't just give that to people.
No, can't I fucking make like a fake face and put it on?
You never took that motherfucker.
I did. No, that's why I'm missing so many credits. Because you said remember, and we were like, yeah, let's fucking do it. Why not? Because I would get all that armor. I totally did take that.
No, you didn't.
I swear to God, I did. Remember, and I had to fucking recover.
Yeah,
And that's
Because
why
my drone is loud, huh?
And that's why fuck you, Bike. And that's why CRS got mad at me because they're like, you gotta stop using our facilities.
So the thing that you got, let me just open up a sheet here. You got a the thing that you were in hospital for was the Mr. Stud dick implant,
But I thought I did all of it at once.
and then you added a chipware socket so that you could add chips to your body and increase your skills with chips.
Ah, damn it. I
Yeah.
thought I added all of it at once.
So the face thing would take you out for like 3 months, like
Fuck.
recovery. So
I've got a mini SD card extension for your body.
yeah, face.
I've got like a
You
bunch of them. Apparently.
You should look into getting some chips for that, by the way, too. So
I should. I have a lot of IP too. I need to spend it before
Yeah.
next episode.
okay, so Bandit's under the bed, Bike Man's in the closet, and Weldon's in the
Coming down the
closet,
chimney.
and Dresden and Preston are in the bathroom, and BTE is
In the bed in a gimp suit.
waiting in the room with the gimp suit on, I guess. Yeah.
Do we
I
have
didn't-
the snake thing above the door?
Sure, I'll let the snake have the arm recoiled
Oh,
over.
let's fucking ask whose it belongs to.
Do you want to do that? Well, I mean, like, you can't be under the bed and have the snake go all the way out and around the door. Like,
I
that's
thought
just
it detaches.
no. It's like a. If you ever use like a hose that has like a rewind function, like you can roll
Oh.
it up into like a coil thing.
I thought when he was originally building it, he said the snake thing detached. Bike, do you have comments?
Well, I mean, if it could, it wouldn't be powered anymore.
Like I can remember shit.
God
yeah.
damn it, Bike.
Like I can't remember shit.
It comes out like 4 meters
That's right.
long.
He's super
something.
tired from streaming. You should give him.
Anyways,
Right.
so let's get
Should
this.
give him
Let's
a
get this.
baba.
This weird.
Fuck you,
party
you
started.
sportscast for 8 hours, bitch.
I will.
I have.
I am.
Holy shit, he is. I just turned on his other channel and he's live right now sportscasting.
Right now, yeah.
How you
Yeah.
do that?
I
hate everything.
He's a ventriloquist.
I just throw him a voice.
So you guys arrive. BTE will have like a, I don't know, like a trench coat on or some shit. But she'll have the gimp suit underneath, and then she'll put on the mask when she gets inside. You guys arrive 15 minutes early, half an hour early. What do you want to do?
15 minutes. We don't want to be
15
sitting
minutes.
forever waiting for this guy to
Okay.
get off.
So I'm just gonna do a roll here, and the only way, just to clarify, the only way that he will arrive first is if it rolls a 1.
Fuck.
Okay. So, okay, you're good.
Oh, thank God.
So, yeah, you all get set up. BT puts on the Gimp's mask, and she looks pretty excited actually. So, something to think about.
Something to think about. Just mull that one over a little bit.
Mull that one over, yeah. And yeah, you guys wait. And you wait. And
I take a
you wait.
shit because I'm in the bathroom, and that's where I'm
And I'm
supposed to
just
be
the whole time
for
I'm
a
just like,
reason. Because I knew I would have to take a shit.
All right. All right. So I don't know how to roleplay that, man.
I'm just super bummed. I'm just like, ugh.
Basically, just make poop noises, please.
No, I mean, like, does he
Please and
show
thank
up
you.
like when you're like snapping off a turtle?
Done
Like,
and done.
what are we doing? Anyway, so
Dresden runs out of the bathroom, still pulling up his pants, like, wait!
So you hear like a knock at the door, and BTE sort of like, gets ready, and she's like, come in, and you hear like the card go through the slot slidey thing, and then
The
the
cards
beeping
go
sound.
through the slot, all right.
Yeah, the beeping sound opens the door, and you hear the familiar sound of Mr. Tinkle coming in.
What the fuck?
His name is Tinkle, guys.
Dude.
Why do we know it as a familiar? Why is it a familiar sound to us?
Sounds like a dad teaching his son how to go potty.
The familiar sound.
Well, okay, familiar because
We made a
you've
whimsical
met him
fairy tale, so
before.
the potty's not as scary for your toddler.
Oh, my fucking stomach. Oh.
Okay, so it's a voice you recognize.
I just
Your
get so
children
much
love
redder and
Santa, they'll
XSplit.
love
Page
Mr. Tinkle
shinier.
teaching them how to use the potty.
So
Is it like it's like those infomercials about the potty videos, potty training videos? And it's a clown. It's a dude in a clown suit teaching kids. Like, you don't remember that from like the 90s?
No? What the
It was
fuck?
horrifying. He was just like Ronald
Thank God
McDonald,
I
like,
don't.
"Come on, kids, let's go to the bathroom."
Parents hated you.
No, it was on TV. My parents didn't make it. What are you talking about?
They subjected you to that.
No. I never watched that. I learned how to use the toilet like a normal person.
Shit. Let's make it work.
I'm saying, if you watch late night TV or fucking like weekday TV on like public access cable, you would see this fucking infomercial, and it was horrifying.
Game is on fire tonight.
I'm gonna Google it right now.
All right,
It's
so
probably at YouTube. I saw the screen color, the light change.
Now-
It's like,
I'm gonna give you guys a
It's on
single
YouTube, look at-
flashback here to prepare BTE with any
There
sort
it is.
of
It's potty time.
information that she'll need to make him feel at home and have his guard put down. Because that's why I assume you dressed her up, right?
And
So-
she probably changed her voice, too, to sound like the chick.
All right, so tell me exactly what information you've told her, and tell me what you're telling her
I'm
to
not a
say
liar.
and do.
There it is.
So,
Nick,
What? What did I
BT
told
is
her
your
to
friend.
say?
What did you tell her?
I told her to fucking just be sexy. Talk about pegging. I don't know what. I didn't ask the specifics of what they do.
All right, so
Okay.
we
Like I'm
told
just
her.
wait. Like what? I just wanted to get him in the room with the door closed behind him, and then we pounce.
And we basically we filled her in on the whole job and like what has gone down, like stuff in the house, what we found, the thing about the divorce, the whole 9 yards. Like she's fully caught up with all the information that we
wait,
know.
no, you tell me. And this is important because I'm gonna make a roll on this. You tell me any particular pieces of information that she definitely needs to know before she interacts with this guy.
Definitely needs to know that he's going through a divorce. He loves pegging. He cries after sex.
His name.
His name, that he lost his previous bodyguard, the fact that he no longer has any bodyguards and he's all alone, so he's probably going to be super vulnerable and a little bit scared and probably going to cry like a pussy. And anything else I'm missing, guys?
What I'm gonna ask you this. What you said name? Can you elaborate on that?
What do you mean by name? Like his name, Buff H. Tinkle.
Okay.
Um, but he may have a pseudonym that he uses, like a code name, because they didn't have him in the like log book. So don't try to call him Buff H. Tinkle.
Call him Buffy.
Okay. That's what I wanted. Thank you very much, Nick. Way to play the game correctly.
Thank you. Hey, all right, fuck you. I didn't just spout off all this shit.
All right, so with that in mind, I don't need to make a roll. I'll put the die away. Because that's the first thing she says. Hey, Buffy. How you going? And he's just like, good. She like comes in, shuts the door, and you hear the sound of like someone like sort of taking off like a jacket or a trench coat or something like that, and sort of like hanging up, and you know they're making small talk for the most part. It's stuff like, you know, I hope everything's happy, and you know,
I hope everything's happy.
This is terrible small talk.
What is?
Yeah. Well, what do you want from?
Is she drunk?
Beefy? She basically tries to make sexy small talk as well. Stuff like, you know, I hope your body is ready. And he's just like, why wouldn't it be? I mean, we do this enough. I mean, and she's like, yeah, we do. And then he's just kind of like, you look a little smaller today.
All right, I bust out of the bathroom with my gun drawn, like, don't move, motherfucker.
And I run out from right behind him and I like point my cell phone at him like it's a gun. Like, yeah, what he said.
I look at him. You have an actual gun. What are you doing?
And I go, oh fuck! And I put it in my pocket and I take out my actual gun and then my sword too. And I'm like, don't move.
Okay.
Bike
So
hands.
And hopefully our drone is positioned by the door.
the scene is BTE sort of like behind him, like sort of like I guess massaging him, like his neck, like his shoulders and stuff. And then when you guys bust out, she basically like, you know, headlock.
Nice, good job,
Sort of thing.
BTE.
Nice job.
And you know, the sword sort of one sword swings out from her arm, sort of ripping the gimp suit as it does it, and she's just like, "Don't move, fuck my gimp suit, god damn it." And he's just like, his first question is like, "Oh shit, where's," like you can see him reaching for like a piece that he keeps in like a little holster that's sort of like wrapped around like his lower abdomen sort of thing.
Yeah.
Sort of like, you know, like a conceal carry sort of holster for the most part. And he's going, because he's shirtless at this point in time, and he's sort of going for it. And when you guys bust out, guns in faces, and, you know, the chokehold, he kind of like, where's Claire? Where's Claire? Where's Claire? This is not what I paid for. If this is like a rape sex thing, I'm not into it.
We're not gonna rape you, you fucking idiot. Do you not remember us?
You're the fucking government agents.
No.
Look, I haven't been doing that much sex stuff, I swear to God.
No. You organs. You have organs inside your body. You've defaulted. You haven't paid them off.
As he's
We're
saying
here
this,
for the organ money.
I take out the CRS sheet and I just hold it in front of him that has like all of his listing stuff and the accounts and everything.
Like, he leans forward and reads and he's like, "Are you fucking CRS?" He like leans back and he's like, "Can you let me go?" And BT like sort of like takes her other hand like as he's wrapped around and like grabs the piece out and sort of like tosses it across the room sort of thing. And then when I mean piece, I mean his gun, Eric. Jeez. So that's
I didn't say anything.
I saw that smirk. And I was like,
I thought gun. I thought gun.
yeah.
I didn't say anything.
And he sort of like stands up with him and kicks him onto the floor sort of thing. And nods at the people in the room.
All right, so I kind of kneel down in front of him and I go, "Now listen, Buff. We tried to do this a really convoluted and silly way, so now we're just going to be very, very direct with you. You owe us 55,000 euro bucks. We understand you have the money. You wouldn't be able to hire S&S otherwise. Do you have the money to pay us right now, or are we going to have to reclaim our product?
You're like, wait, what do you mean reclaim?
The organs you have inside you, let me list them off really quickly, and I look at the list and I start naming them off to him.
Mm-hmm.
Those are all CRS property. When you
Food
default on
store
your-
silver, bilone cone, this is gallbladder, and a fluid controller X82.
And so I go, when you default on your payment, that essentially becomes our property once again. You can keep, we'd rather keep you as a customer. However, you need to make good on your debts. And I go, the ball's in your court. What are we going to do today?
You think I have 50,000 euro bucks lying around? That's fucking ludicrous.
We take credit.
All my
we take
credits
credit.
are like... What?
Can you write? You have checkbook? You can,
There's no such thing
What
as
else?
checkbook and checkbook.
are you serious?
Yeah.
You fucking
Like,
metagaming piece of shit.
money is like...
You can't write a check in the fucking cyber future? Are you serious?
money is... This is why there's like a lot of problems with this society, because money is pretty much you either have it or you don't have it. There's no like credit or whatever. But there is loans, like for actual money, but you know, same deal here. Break kneecap if you don't pay it back in time. That's what
Right. Okay. So we're going to do essentially we're going to break your kneecaps metaphorically. In reality, we're going to take the organs out of your body and you're probably going to die.
I said,
We'll
I
call
know-
an ambulance for you, but yeah,
like-
their response time is pretty shitty.
And then I hold up a finger and I go, now we can go Dresden's route, or we can go my route. I know you, if you're claiming that you don't have the liquid assets, you definitely have the solid assets. We've seen your house. We know your job. If you can't take out a loan from your bank to pay us back, you're going to have to sell your property, your car, whatever you can.
Look,
Get us our money.
look. I have it. I have the money. There's no way in hell I would let you fucking goons take my organs. I will pay that shit. I was going to pay that shit. Then my wife fucking found that fucking folder. The photos fucked me. Literally and figuratively fucked me. Everything is like... She had the money. I worked into money. The prenup is fucking me. I swear to God, if you can just somehow convince that bitch to get me my money, or let me have my money, instead of her taking every single thing that I fucking own, leaving me with fucking pittance, then yes, I'll be able to pay you. Otherwise, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Do you guys want a loan or something? Low interest. I could probably do that.
The drone thing has like a
Yeah, we don't have
snake.
time to deal with your fucking stupid like wifey problems. We need the money now. And
My drone thing has a big snaky thing on it, right?
It does, yeah.
Okay, so it's like all extended and shit. I'll be like,
Yeah.
you know, I made sure that this was a organ reaching amount of length to this, you know, just in case you can't pay.
And I go, as they're kind of like greasing him a little bit and trying to make him sweat, I kind of turn around and get on my phone and I call up. I'm never gonna remember the hacker's name. Jesus Christ.
Sonia.
Sonia.
Fucking
What
Sonia.
the fuck? Hold on, I'm writing it down.
It's the lie.
Sonia-
Right?
Yes,
Sonia
that's because
Randall.
she's so good at erasing her own records. She got you. Okay,
Yeah, I
too.
just she erased her name from my
She
brain.
incepts your mind like fucking Leonardo DiCaprio and erases her name from your memory.
What was that
every
hacker
time.
lady? Steve Jenkins.
So I call up Sonia and I go, Sonia, I've got a quick 200 creds for you. I need all of the information on the wife of Mr. Buff H. Tinkle. If you can get that to me in the next 5 minutes, I'll toss an extra 100 creds.
Give me a fast talk here.
Okay, 1d10 plus 15.
Yeah.
Boom.
Okay, that's very reasonable.
Fuck.
all right.
If you keep sending work her way, she'll probably not be so eager to try and fuck you, by the way, Eric. So
Nice.
I mean, like money-wise. So
There's a lot of literal
the other
fucking in this
options on the
episode,
table.
so- you gotta be very declarative about this because there's a lot of actual fucking happening right now.
That is true.
In
There's
our
a
story.
lot of fucking.
yeah. Okay. So she's just like, yeah, I already have it. 400 credits and it's yours.
All right, deal. Send it over to my laptop.
All right. You get an email.
Okay, what's the information that's in the email?
So the information sort of declares like it's information about her, where she lives, you know, blood type, that sort of stuff. Not that it means anything. She doesn't have any cyberware that they can think of. She has like some you know, cosmetic stuff, like, you know, she's got like a phone built in. But other than that, it's pretty ordinary stuff. In terms of her like actual relevant information, the defense lawyer basically stated that there is evidence against Buff H. Tinkle for being infidelity. What is that word? Anyway, unfaithful.
A
Let's go with
cheating
unfaithful.
bastard person.
Yeah.
I know you're trying to say infidelity, but I don't think
Yeah.
that's a-
I don't think that context works.
Infidelitus? Is that a
Yeah.
word?
I don't think that's
Yeah.
a word.
It's going to be.
I think it's just unfaithful.
it's the
Unfaithful,
cyber future. Okay, we
Um,
can make up
Adulterous.
words.
adulterous. That's
There
it.
you
He's
go.
an
Yeah,
adulterer.
That's a good one.
Filthy adulterers.
But you know, as part of the you know, the plan, so she as in most cases with sort of divorce proceedings, the first person to, you know, go ahead and fill out the paperwork and sort of instigate the divorce is normally the one that has the benefit of it, and in this case, it's very much that. Both parties, from what you can tell, have been, you know, seeing someone on the side. However, only one side has evidence, physical evidence. In the case of like for some reason, Buff thought it would be a great idea to keep a photo log of the stuff he's been doing with Clara.
Is there any way that Sonia could find out dirt on the wife?
It is a
Can
part
we
of
just
it.
shoot this guy and then have like the droid like take the organs out and cut all this bullshit? You know,
I'd like to actually get some money from somebody for a
We've
change.
pretty much
like-
repoed every fucking job we've had. It would
throw
be
the
nice to
organs-
actually get physical money.
Yeah. So
He's on the fucking
I need-
wire.
I
Like
need this fucking win, Sheldon.
yes, she gives you
it's
with the rest
fucking
of the
Weldon.
file.
I swear to God, I will remove your organs and put them inside of his body, and then you'll owe his debt. Shut up.
So yeah, as per the rest of the document, she does give you information about emails corresponding between her and a tennis instructor that have gotten really saucy. So
Is it incriminating enough that we would be able to use it to have her drop or nullify her suit?
yes, her suit, like the dates will line up and correspond correctly to the point where she was, you know, adulterous first. But you know, this is the type of information that you would need to give to Buff in order for him to, you know, correctly go about it the right way in order to make sure that he can then have his assets returned to him.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you believe that Buff will eventually, I mean, he'll say to you that within a month he can get you the cash.
No, it's gonna have to be today. Like, we will call the wife and get her to nullify the agreement, but he has to immediately transfer the funds.
So that is physically impossible, mostly because the assets are locked up in a legal proceeding. So they're the options sort of on the table. You can sort of look at it however you like now, but it's impossible to get it so quickly. But if you think about it, it is a result if he does then pay his loan. Like,
We have no idea if he's going to.
that's kind of the problem here. So
yeah.
What do you guys think?
Well, we know where he lives. He knows that we know where he lives. We left a dead body in his fucking house. By the way, who's taking care of that? Can we just frame him for killing that guy?
Oh no, he was a security guy. So
Yeah, but
No one knows we killed him.
Yeah. Can I just like put my gun in his hand and like get his fingerprints on it and like deliver that to the police?
I mean, like that would again remove all instances of you being able to get any money from the guy. But
Fuck!
No, like say that we have that if he tries to fuck us over, be like, you will go down for that murder. If you try to renege on your agreement with us today.
We got that. We have photos of you. We have the photos of you cheating on your wife, so we can make your divorce way worse for you later on, or we can just sit on it.
Yeah, we can either make this
Let's hold on to his
go
organs
away.
as collateral.
Because like I assume his wife found the photos, right? That's why they're divorcing. But she didn't take them because we found them. We have them on us, right?
I assume that the stuff in there is all scanned and stuff into the thing.
Okay.
So
All right, fine.
We can just say like we can make this information go away, or we can use this to completely destroy your life if you try to renege on your agreement.
So you're going with the framing of the murder?
We would go with the fact that like we have all the cards on both of them, that we'd be able to ruin both of them. And I don't know, should we go with the framing of the murder?
I can let him know. Like we have an in with this brothel. You've been like using the service you've been using to meet here at this hotel. So it's like we're friendly with them. So we have lots of information about what you've been doing with them.
Sure, like we can ruin his career.
We can give this information to the other lawyer, or we can just sit on it.
Okay. All right. So the framing thing wouldn't work considering that he was paying the security guard in the first place. So...
Yeah, that was a little rusty. I was like,
Guys, you're missing one.
I just threw that out there as a possibility because like
What's
one
that
important
fact?
fact.
like he still has a dead body rotting in his fucking office right
One
now.
important piece of information. One important piece of information.
What?
It is not a brothel. It is a pussy emporium. It's
Emporium.
Inception. A brothel offers the services in a one-on-one, but an emporium brings you like a Costco
Selection.
of pussy.
Costco pussy.
Pussy on the pallet, man.
Wholesale pussy,
You want to buy that pussy in bulk?
along with
No.
a
Wanna buy
40-gallon
pussy in
tub
bulk?
of lube.
You can over at the Pussy Emporium.
Right off Route 5 by the Denny's.
Buy the Denny's. Bring your whole family. Okay.
Order a moons over my whammy.
All right, so that's the idea. We tell it all to him. Does he
Okay.
agree?
Yes.
Okay,
Actually, no.
cool.
Give me a fast talking check, and
Okay.
I'm gonna give you a +4 on this, because literally careers. If you don't have one, you are homeless in this world. So that is a good way to fuck someone. Also, take an IP for that. By the way, Eric.
Okay, cool. Noise.
Nice. All right, give me a roll.
I just did.
And oh, cool. Well, the DC was 20, so good job.
Nice. Just made it.
Woo.
Yeah, and if you got any lower, it would have been a fail anyway. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. He agrees. As long as you don't. He's like, okay. I'd rather not have my boss know that I get fucked up the ass by prostitutes. That'd be really nice. I'd appreciate that a lot. Also, I would really like it if Claire kept seeing me. Maybe. She's really good at what she does. You're not Claire, are you? And BT's like, no, I'm not fucking Claire. It's like, okay, great. Just checking because your breasts look a little smaller than normal. And she's like, fuck, shit.
No deal. We tell your boss you like butt stuff, and you get a straw dummy that has Claire's cutout picture on it. Final offer.
Fine. I'll find another whorehouse, I guess. Shit. All
It's an
right.
emporium.
Right, sign. I basically hand him a paperwork saying that like you owe us this amount of money. Sign document. Blah, 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 blah. Sign this.
Legal. Business.
Legal. All right.
Business speak. Legal. Blah.
Fantastic. So,
We all get the fuck out of there.
yeah. So basically, Yeah, I mean, you've basically closed this case. Within a month, you will see 50,000 cash come in from one Buff H. Tinkle, and he will retain his organs for future use. And basically, I guess you give him the hope to do business with you in the future sort of spiel. And maybe when you get old age, we can give you another liver, that sort of thing. Yeah. So congratulations, gents. You solved your first pink slip without murder. Well, that's not true. You did murder someone.
Well, yeah, no, fuck. Wow.
Well, you didn't murder the client.
We're like
so
0 for 3.
That's the only thing
Shit.
that matters.
We did it.
We didn't murder the client this time. That's all that matters. We're good.
So I wanted to spend a little bit of time maybe like asking what you guys wanted to spend money and IP on. So Eric, you're gonna have to pay everyone their 800 credits for this mission.
I'm giving 400 to BTE.
Okay, so everyone mark 800. Eric, you need to remove 16. No, you need to remove 22. I believe my math is correct.
2200.
I will immediately take my money, go back inside, and find out exactly what a pegging is.